Hello everyone. This evening I would like to talk about two topics, and it's abundance and AI interference. These are currently quite on surface, and everyone deals with that. Majority of the people actually are dealing, with a huge interference of any kind. Um, I would like to talk um, about these two, but different. I don't want to talk straight away, but I would like to be a little bit playful. I like something from the life. So I do have a clients, and all the clients that are getting from my services. So all the distractions have been removed from their etheric body of any kind, plus they have been activated. I mean, the DNA or galactic DNA was activated. And because the integration time, it's not very easy time, for them. They can deal with some situations, that are new. So usually I'm coming and sometime going and asking, aftercare, how they are after some time. I do have one from my many clients, and this is sort of my job. Work is quite personal. So I do have from many of my clients friends. I make friends with them. I feel for them, and so that's why, after some time also asking how they are. So I'm going to read, a message from one of my clients. But in the fact, actually, the majority of the people in this time, dealing with the same story, with the same issues, and that's why I would like to share information about this. So I have asked the lady that been like more than half year, I believe, to activate it, and she lives in New Zealand. So how she been, last time. She responded, I was thinking of you recently too, sister. The power of my transmissions and work grows, and I feel myself experiencing lots of interference from technology and from the online platforms which I'm using. How do I protect the work so the transmissions get out with ease and grace? I should ask for source protection and the proper clearing before I begin. How are you, my sister? So, also in the next article, she's writing, I'm still experiencing some issues with abundance and intergenerational poverty, but I also am learning to trust the process, right? So, and then sometimes I do and leave in voice messages instead of the texting so much stuff. So this is my response to it.
Regards the abundance and intergenerational poverty, I would work on the self-worth. So you need to, you don't need anything. You may have a look on everywhere where you don't feel worthy. Your self-esteem is low. So all these traumas, areas or whatever must be healed, and you need to start to choose and go for action relates to express your new worthiness, because it's relating to the abundance. And so this is actually like intergenerational actually trauma that was causing low low worthiness. Anyway, what I want to say, it's all absolutely perfect, because when you're dealing with that, there is something like it's ready to work on it. That's one thing. Also, regards to the abundance, it's very good to mention that we are actually attached to the outcome. We think, we know what is right for us, what is abundance for us, and we want to have the certain things, and that is going to be measurement for our abundance. But the thing is, like, this attachment to the outcome of it, is our issue. You need to let go of everything and start to think and really think and embody that there is everything. already, and there is enough for everyone. So that's mindset, who holds us back. There is everything around, this is only our mindset. It's not only your issue, it's only my issue and everyone's. And just we need to go like baby steps, right? Be creating by intention, right? So you can create by intention also to get a help, right, from your higher self and from your inner wisdom, that to show you where everywhere you have all those programs, mindset that holds you back. You don't see that. Yes, so that's regards to the abundance. Yes, and now regards to your interference from technology, what I actually call AI. Yeah, it's everywhere, darling. It was like never before. In general, the dark side is very, very high. We are in the real war.
Okay, so AI is artificial intelligence. Just to let you know, if I mention AI, it's artificial intelligence. And it's mostly in the technology because it's a program.
They're just really bouncing, and they're going like bank. So it's not only you who is experiencing this. This is actually what ended my journey in America, because my car was electric mostly. So yeah, they're playing with my stuff also. But the thing is, what I got in America was this. Like when I stopped to be attached to the outcome that I wanted, uh, and I told myself, I don't mind, I don't care, So then it stopped. And then I understood that even the dark side and AI, because AI it's sort of in the hierarchy, like close on the top, close. It's not on the top, but it's close. So this everything is a part of the divine too, and all these challenges and showing us everywhere where we still holding what is holding us back, right? Because as we have an ego and we want to do the video, yeah, and the technology doesn't work, this is it, because we just create frustration, it creates frustration. This is that what actually feed them. So whatever they do, and you are gonna be frustrated or whatever, just let they what they want. That's their point. So you need to stop it. You need to be actually like dissociated from that. Understand. Okay, I'm gonna leave it. It's not important. Yeah, and don't give them any kind of energy, and then they will don't have any reason, to be there, because they do not have any kind of low frequency emotional energy for them, right? So for some reason it seems like to me that they are cut, off from all sources they had before, and now they're going really up to us. They see we are out of the matrix, and they are looking for all the waves, and all the weaknesses ours, where they can still get, some kind of energy for them. Yeah, and they're doing with for us it's important technology, right? So they will do with this. Yeah, they will let us crazy if we actually gonna fight that. I hope this makes sense to you, and yeah, good luck with this. um, I actually, I'm so glad for my trip in America and all that, everything troubles they got through, because I just saw clearly, like what they play and what they're actually getting from me, When I was always in the tears, frustrated because my car was broken in the middle of nowhere and it's gonna cost me, like a fortune, and I can't continue in my journey, and I need to get somewhere because I know my higher self sending me somewhere, It just creates so much frustration for me, and then I got it. That's what they actually have it from me, We are not here to be frustrated, yeah? We are always connected, supported, always. So what I also find in America was when I was in the worst situations, there was always someone who helped me in that. Some angel came, in the human form and helped me, and then gone. It's just right, yeah. It's just we are thinking, our ego, and our programs and mindset that we need to have the things a certain way. No, you just need to understand, like whatever is happening, we're always supported, connected, loved, and yeah. And we're gonna, with this, we don't need to create that low frequency energies, and every dark, whatever hierarchy is there, will go, because they will not have any job, no anymore. Yes, sister, that was exactly what I needed to hear.
So this is the message, she received, and then she come back and saying like, oh yes, you're right, I'm feeling that it will be nice to prioritize myself feeling safe. And this is something I haven't really believed in my birthright, because I grew up feeling so unsafe, etc. I think she's talking out about abundance. And yes, she also saying like she has the fear, of the darkness, which was making it a problem, because that was the gap in her field which allowed the event in, right? And then she left a message. I would like you to hear her message also.
I really appreciate your explanation and your confirmation. Super, super happy with that. Yes, completely. It's my lack of worthiness, and it's really. I've been trying to make it so that my healing business and my spiritual business is my only source of income. And I realized that this is just not keeping me safe. It's not honoring my needs, and it's really coming from this place of unworthiness and kind of the intergenerational trauma where my father always felt like having a job was like, beneath him, or selling out or whatever. And he was like in this same delusion of my business has to be my everything, but he wasn't really able to make it work. And I was doing the same thing, repeating the cycle. And actually, I realized recently, like, I am more than that. I deserve better than that. I love myself more than this trauma to my nervous system constantly, where I'm stressed out about how I'm going to do this and do that. And obviously, if that's the way that my nervous system is feeling, and that's the way that my body is feeling, and that's the energy that's in my field, then I'm not going to be able to really open up space for my clients to find me, because the blockages are so close to the surface, and they are so strong in the field. And so if I just get a part-time job and alleviate that stress, then I don't have to be operating the spiritual work from this place of safety and needing it. Because that's the problem, is like that if I feel in any way that I need the money, then it's stressful. And um, I have been trying very hard to anchor in gratitude on the daily, but keeping it going when I haven't even any awareness about how I will fully manifest my next, or receive, even fully receive. And this is it, it's about receiving, and I'm still.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it because I have so many what to say, back to her. So as you can hear, she's very talented. She's very talented. Her frequency is very, very high. She's now aware what's going on. She can realize clearly what's going on, what she needs to work on. But it's such a deep, it's actually an intergenerational issue. She can actually analyze it and describe it. But what is our problem here? We are so programmed, we are so damned by all the programs, like she's mentioned gratitude. She's saying, she's practicing gratitude and it doesn't help. And this is the things, the gratitude is, from my perspective, like new age tool that doesn't work, simply doesn't work. I've been there, I've been fine. When I start to practice gratitude, everything just went worse. I was like, what's going on? Yeah. So what I was grateful for, whatever I have now, I want to more. Yeah. So she is stuck because there is some trauma, there is something within her system, like it's like wound. And this is a frequency of the wound where she doesn't feel safe, so that's why she doesn't have a client, because she doesn't feel safe. She's actually attracting the same. She can't be open, yeah, because it's not safe for her. There is something wounded, and it's intergenerational, is encoded in her genes. But also, this is not only the program of her, it's just so many people coming from the same. Is a part of the program in the matrix. And they created program because they created actually all the traumas. And as I'm working with the clients, I can see that is the same kind of trauma. I don't mean like every trauma is the same, but regards to don't feel safe, like what kind of wound it creates, like how it coming and has outcome of the abundance of the self-worth and all kind of stuff. This is exactly the same, how to say, like a template. So all the traumas they're getting through is like a template. They're creating that. I'm talking about the dark side, shadow side, whatever you want to call it. And they create that to us. And after that, like there is other layer, to create a program, like I'm gonna to believe it, yeah. They're gonna create even the new age actually movement that they prepare, like tools. They should help us, but it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. So you can see I so many times hear the clients, I do the gratitude, I can't listen it because I've been there, and I tried, and I've been so honest to myself from the moment I started to do the journaling with the gratitude. The things became worse, right? So when I did it, I just manifested. I was just thankful for what I have, and I had that shit sort of, yeah, unconsciously, right? But it just showed to us. So what I actually learned from that, I learned that I'm the perfect manifestator. I need to really look after, like how I think and what I want, what I'm grateful for, right? So before we are grateful for our life, be very careful and make your life good. If it's no good and you're grateful for the small things, you're gonna have small things in your life. I'm so sorry. Right. So this is the gratitude, like she was mentioned, and I really wanted to mention that. Also, she is saying that many times, she, her father got through it. She can see clearly, the program, the pattern there, and she doesn't think actually the safe. Right. So I would like to talk a little bit about this one. This is the thing about if we are not safe, we can't express ourselves. We can't be, light or whatever. Yeah, but this is just illusion. Yeah, this is illusion, and we can do and dig, and to work on many traumas, whatever, But sometimes it's enough just to make decision, just to make like really decision as intention, as with force. I have enough, I don't want this life like that anymore, and I really wanted to change it. I don't wanna be poor. Yeah, I want to be abundant. I want to have everything what I want to have. And that's it. And you will see, like, universe, you will bring to you the real technique, the real person who can do it, someone who is gonna give you the